Mahayana Pure Land welcomes you.
What kind of Buddha is Amitabha? By Master Jing.
Part 6. Why our bodies emit light
When we recite Amitabha,
The phrase of Namo Amitabha is also known as the name of light, for Amitabha is the embodiment of infinite light. As the Amitabha Sutra states,
that Buddha's light is boundless, illuminating all lands of the 10 directions without obstruction. This is why he is called Amida.
the passage means that this Buddha possesses infinite light, which fills the entire cosmos. Moreover, his light cannot be impeded by anything, neither physical obstacles such as the sun, moon, stars, rivers, and mountains, nor non-physical ones, like our karmic obstructions stemming from many lifetimes of greed, resentment, and ignorance. To sum up, at all times and in all places, Amitabha's light can easily and quickly shine on us, protecting and delivering us. Therefore, Amitabha is a Buddha whose light embraces us. Light refers to Amitabha's Buddha light. Embraces means that from this moment on, Amitabha does not let us out of his sight, all the time protecting us and waiting for us. At the end of our lives, he delivers us to his pure land.
A Buddha whose light embraces reciters of his name.
What is the embrace of Amitabha's light like? When we sleep at night, mosquitoes could bite us, but if we are inside a mosquito net, they could not do so. What kinds of mosquitoes bite us when we are in the 6 paths of the 3 realms? There are our karmic creditors who want to collect the debts we owe them. There are also demons and beings of other faiths who prevent us from freeing ourselves from our birth and death in the 6 paths. So long as we recite the name Amitabha, we would always be protected by Amitabha's light, as if protected by a mosquito net. Whatever their size, the mosquitoes would not be able to bite us. It is also like glass. Water that is in the glass will not flow out. It stays in the glass indefinitely. A reciter is always within the glass of Amitabha's light. They will never again reincarnate in the 6 paths of the 3 realms, nor will they be impeded by various karmas. This is because Amitabha is the Buddha whose light embraces all beings.
How do we make Amitabha's infinite light become ours?
People who seek Sukhavati rebirth by reciting Amitabha exclusively, from the moment they develop faith in Amitabha and start reciting, will be embraced all life long by Amitabha's light. Protected by Amitabha, they will not be troubled by their karmic creditors, obstructed by demons and beings of other faiths, or hurt by disasters. The name Amitabha spontaneously has these functions and power. We need not make any entreaties. It is just like when we light dry wood, it naturally burns. If we pour water, it flows downward automatically. These are natural properties. We do not need to understand the principles behind them or beseech some power to make them happen. As for the benefits in this present life, Amitabha recitation can dispel misfortunes, increase blessings, and prolong life. And our very bodies will even emit light. But depending on the minds and fortunes of each individual, its brilliance differs. When wholesome thoughts arise, they give forth a radiant and auspicious glow. When unwholesome thoughts arise, they produce a turbid, malignant, and dim light. The greater our fortune, the more powerful the light. The lesser the fortune, the dimmer the light. If we are filial toward our parents, respect and serve our teachers and elders as well as venerate the three gems, the light we give off will be clearer and more extensive. When we take a step further to recite Amitabha, our light can be said to illuminate the entire universe. How are we able to radiate such a powerful light? Because Amitabha's light is infinite, and he transformed all the merits and virtues he had accrued into his name and dedicated it to all beings. The name Amitabha therefore contains all of his light. When we mortals recite this name with our tiny minds, we merge with Amitabha and his light. The light from our bodies will follow Amitabha's infinite light to the farthest, boundless reaches of the universe. Consider a drop of water. Though it is but a single drop, when it merges with the ocean, it becomes one with the ocean. This is why the body of every Amitabha reciter emits the Buddha's light. Once a Dharma teacher went to the United States to propagate the Buddha Dharma. He led the assembly in Amitabha recitation in a Dharma hall. After the service, an American came up to him and exclaimed admiringly,
"Master, dear master, I am practicing to possess supernal powers, and I was observing the reciters in the hall. Those who recited sincerely emitted a large body of light. It was so expansive that it just about enveloped the entire planet. However, the light from those who were not sincere was very weak, like successive flickers coming in and out of their mouths. After witnessing such an extraordinary scene, I also want to study Buddhism."
As scriptures state, an Amitabha reciter is illuminated by a light of 40 li, 20 kilometers. We may think that 40 li covers a large expanse, yet the earth is tiny compared to the universe, and 40 li is insignificant compared to the earth. Nonetheless, one who recites the name Amitabha sincerely will emit enough light to encompass the earth. Think of it this way: are our mouths clean? There's a bad smell when we open our mouths. Even so, as soon as we open them to recite Namo Amitabha, light comes forth. When we recite his name, Amitabha's light emits in and out of our bodies. Invisible to ordinary people, it can be seen by devas and ghosts, as well as Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Therefore, so long as we recite Amitabha, deities and ghosts will not pester us. Even if we have karmic conflicts with them, those enmities can be resolved due to our recitation, and they will no longer ask for repayment of our karmic debts to them. Moreover, our Amitabha recitation can enable them to gain transcendence. So when we recite Amitabha, not only have we unconsciously helped spirits of the deceased and of our ancestors to transcend, but are also providing protection to our descendants. Through each recitation of Namo Amitabha, our bodies and minds become vessels of his infinite light. Even in this Saha world, that light protects, guides, and delivers. Please share your reflections below. May our collective light brighten the world and awaken faith in all who hear his name. Please stay tuned.